반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
This is the story of how the accident led to Guhana's revenge on Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji with many twists and emotions. Choi Myung-ji contacted Detective Jo to help Yoon Se-young. Detective Jo, along with a group of lawyers, went to the police station and requested Yoon Se-young's release due to a lack of evidence. After some time, the police chief decided to release her since there wasn't enough evidence to prove intent. Yoon Se-young left the station smiling confidently and got into a car where Choi Myung-ji was waiting. Yoon Se-young confidently claimed that they had the power to avoid consequences, but Choi Myung-ji warned her not to let her guard down, as Guhana and the others wouldn't stay quiet. At the same time, Yoon Sung-ho, Shin Yeo-jin's husband, visited her after a long time. Shin Yeo-jin felt both happy and anxious to see him. He urged her to let go of everything and live freely, including returning Eunchong to Guhana, but Shin Yeo-jin refused, saying she would protect Eunchong no matter what. However, as Yoon Sung-ho spoke, his words began to affect her. Just then, Eunchong rushed in, saying Guhana had been in an accident and was in the emergency room. They hurried to the hospital where the atmosphere was tense. Eunchong anxiously asked if Guhana would be okay, and Shin Yeo-jin reassured him, but then a hospital announcement came over the loudspeaker asking for a rare blood type. Shin Yeo-jin was shocked to learn that Guhana had the same rare blood type as her. After confirming the blood type, they reviewed Guhana's medical records and discovered that she had been hospitalized after a major fire and had lost her memory. These triggered memories from Shin Yeo-jin's past. Could it be that Guhana was her daughter? Yoon Sung-ho suggested they perform a DNA test, and after a long wait, the results confirmed it. Shin Yeo-jin was stunned to learn that Guhana was her daughter. She broke down in tears, apologizing for not recognizing her sooner. However, Guhana, once she recovered, didn't feel joy but instead vowed to take revenge on Yoon Se-young. She demanded that Shin Yeo-jin officially recognize her as the successor, which was granted. Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji were unaware of this development. Guhana then confronted Yoon Se-young, revealing the DNA test results and telling her that everything she had enjoyed in the house and at the company was now over. Yoon Se-young dismissed her, but Guhana coldly explained that she would now be the one to clean the house and run errands at the company. Shin Yeo-jin entered and declared that all of Yoon Se-young's privileges were over and she now had debts to repay. Yoon Se-young ended up working like a maid. Her pride shattered as she cleaned the floors while Guhana watched sipping tea. Despite her humiliation, Yoon Se-young couldn't help but reflect on how her past actions had led to this point. Meanwhile, Choi Myung-ji, furious, plotted more schemes, but Guhana had already outsmarted them. She had secretly recorded Choi Myung-ji's conversations and submitted the evidence to the police. In the end, both Choi Myung-ji and Yoon Se-young were sentenced to life in prison. Finally, Guhana, along with Eunchong and Hwang Jin Goo, was able to leave the past behind and start a new, happier life.
'Cause you are beautiful, a beautiful stranger.